Quickly, jump in, close the door, we're off. We've just been waiting for you on the tarmac here. What took you so long? Where were you? Come on, we've got to get going. We're running out of daylight. Yep, we're heading down to a little town called Waratah in the middle of the hills in Tasmania. Got a pretty hefty crosswind taken off today. We're going to be taken off to the east. And yeah, let's get going.
Yankee Whiskey Yankee Traffic Cessna Golf. Foxtrot Lima India Golf Hotel Tango taking off runway 09er departure to the south.
So hopefully we won't run out of daylight today. Couldn't think of anything worse than trying to have to land on a dirt strip with no lighting. Let's go. Okay, we're up. Oh, she is a bit gusty this morning. Alright, we're going to head off to the south now. Hold on to your hats. She's going to get a bit rough. Okay, we're away. And we're heading inland. As you can see, the sun is setting fast. Oh, I'm a bit nervous. I'm not quite sure whether we're going to make it. Well, worst case scenario, if it looks like it's going to get too dark, we can always head for the safety of Launceston Airport. We have been there before. We do have enough fuel on board, but let's see if we can make it. Get up to about 2,000 feet, and that should get us over most of these hills. Where did that come from? That was a gust and a half. I hope you brought your sick bags. Hey, there she is again. Oh, she's pretty gusty out there. Alright. I'm going to try and level this out now. We've got enough altitude. Oh, it is pretty rough today. Hopefully as we get more inland away from the coast, the winds won't be so bad. At least the weather's reasonably okay. A little bit cloudy. But, geez, still pretty windy. As you can see, it's 6:15 at night. Daylight saving has finished here in Eastern Australia. Therefore, it is a race against the clock. Normally, I fly only in the afternoon, evening times, as I do have a real job and other commitments. But yeah, doesn't leave me much time to fly now in this part of the world at this time of the day. But it's not a long flight, it's a short one today. It's more of a hope and pray flight, and we're going to not run out of daylight. This is a dirt strip, it is unlit in Waratah, and yeah, let's see how we're going. Let's hope we make it. Everybody, hold your breath. I do have a plan not to park it in the trees today, but it'll all depend on how quickly we can move this flight along. Really want to get a little bit more speed out of this puppy. Over the farmland, over the bushland, south of Wynyard. Yeah, heading south to Waratah, and hopefully in the next couple of days we're going to be able to fly from here and hop, skip, and jump up to Cradle Mountain, which will probably be quite an interesting flight. Like, we can jump outside the aircraft a little bit. We'll switch to our tail camera so you can get a feel for exactly what this weather's doing to the aircraft. Hold on to your lunchbox. I hope you brought your sick bags. It's going to be like this all the way down. Goodbye, northern Tasmania. still, even though it's a bit windy, it is a lovely night for flying, isn't it? Look at that. The colours in the clouds, the sun setting over there in the west. See, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, there we go, look at that sunset. Oh, beautiful. Gotta love this. Win me lotto, I say, and this would be my lifestyle. Just flying around the countryside in a little plane, taking in the sights. Probably wouldn't do anything as risky as this though. I'd probably leave myself with a lot more time to get there before the sun sets. We're probably around about halfway now, I'd be thinking. We might just make it. The sun is still a little way above the horizon. Not much though. He sets pretty quick in this part of the world. Right, she's getting a bit hilly now. We're heading over some of the more hilly terrain. Keep this, make sure we've got plenty of altitude. As they say, always keep more space between you and the ground than you have between you and the sky. Definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge. Little low misty cloud as well. Not making our life easy. Gain some speed. Gain a bit of altitude, now we're gaining some speed. Okay, oil temperature, everything's okay. We're good. We're running it pretty hard, 2400 RPM, but still everything's within the green. See, my clock has jumped back an hour. When did that happen? It's like when I sort of cross a certain point heading south and your clock jumps back. It's a bit weird. It should be going off the clock on the plane should be going off the computer clock, but it doesn't seem to be, so not quite sure what's going on. So we won't trust the clock on the plane. It's actually 5:55 p.m. and the sun is really starting to get low in the sky now. We're not far away. Over this little small bit of farmland here. And the trees are coming up to meet us at just over 2,800 feet. I'd say that we're only around about 1,000 or so feet off the ground, maybe 1,200 feet off the ground, so not quite sure what the elevation of this airport is, but I'd say probably around about maybe 12 to 1,400 feet above sea level. As you can see, I do a lot of flight planning. Not really. Let's hop in and go. Gone from orange to pink. That's not a good sign. Means we're going to start running out of light really fast. Down there, cutting through the hills.
Yankee Whiskey Yankee Yankee traffic Flybird 89er, 512 miles east inbound to visual runway 27. Yankee Whiskey Yankee Yankee traffic Flybird 89er 5 is on final runway 27 to land.
So we haven't really, I was going to fly a couple of days ago, but the weather's been pretty bad. In this part of the world we've had a few bit of rain and some overcast weather, and wouldn't have been able to do any VFR flying in those conditions. So hence here we are, making a run for it late in the evening on a Monday evening, and I don't know where it is, if you're watching, where in the world you are and what time it is, but yeah, definitely today is it's a dash for daylight. We should be starting to come up over these ridges here soon, and we should see some flat land appear, and just over one of these ridges somewhere we should be able to spot the airstrip with a bit of luck. So keep your eyes peeled, look for a little dirt strip, because that's what we're going to be hitting. And I'm not quite sure what runway we're going to be using, but let's have a look. Our nearest airport is Waratah Airport, and we'll select the runway for landing. And we'll head towards the northeast is probably the best option. landing.
Yankee Whiskey Romeo Tango traffic Cessna Golf. Foxtrot Lima India Golf Hotel Tango 2 miles north 2,800 feet inbound to land runway 7.
So we're only 2 miles north, so anywhere around here now. Keep your eyes peeled, look for a small grass strip. We should be just about on top of it. Oh, there she is, there she is, there she is. She's just below us. Alright, we're going to come around and land on runway 7, 70 degrees. So let's bleed off some of this airspeed. And we're flying directly over the strip now. So, start turning downwind. Our landing lights on. There's the strip there. That's where we're aiming for. Looks like we're going to end up with plenty of daylight in the end, didn't we? It's probably a good thing. Flaps down. The strip's back there somewhere. We're into 250 degrees. Alright. Second stage of flap. A little bit more power. There she is, over the trees. We do have the strip in sight. That's good. Oof. We do have a bit of a crosswind. And we are down, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed. Oh, we're just going to go back and park at the farmhouse. And the landing strip does cross over this dirt road. Pretty crazy, isn't it? But it is a private road down to the airstrip anyway, so that's fine. Here we are. So we're going to pop in here, get a cup of coffee, pitch our tent, and we'll be stopping here overnight for the rest of the evening. And then we're going to plan our flight to the wonderful Cradle Mountain. So thank you once again for joining me. She was a nice short little flight today. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.